Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Zozo. I am a strength and confidence coach that help women who are over 40 to gain their confidence, the strength, and to reclaim their power back in their bodies. Because as we navigate through perimenopause and menopause, our bodies are transforming, we're gaining weight, we're experiencing a lot of changes. So this channel is to help you and help me stay in touch with our bodies. So I create 5 to 10 minutes videos from mindset, how to change your mindset, be aware of your mindset, to how you move your body using kettlebells in the comfort of your own home, but also how to stay supple in your joints, so mobility training, and why it's important to combine all these three. As we navigate perimenopause and menopause, our bodies are changing, our minds are changing, and there's a lot of things that we're trying to figure out. So what better way to stay on top of ourselves than to take care of our bodies so that we feel confident, we are exuding the confidence, and we also think that we're confident. So if this resonates with you, today I will be sharing tips on how to be aware of your mindset, and like what are some of the things that you can incorporate on your day to day. So what I have created is 6 foundations on strength and energy, how to gain strength and energy. And throughout the last 13 years, I actually experienced a minor burnout when I was 35. I was studying, I was a mom, and I was just trying to navigate life and being a wife as well. And the first time I realized that I needed help was when I realized that I had stopped moving. I used to run track at school, and I used to be a dancer, a professional dancer, but I sort of stopped doing that. So I stopped getting in touch with my body. And then a friend of mine suggested that I try yoga. And I remember trying yoga, but I couldn't afford it. So I used, I think it was a free app called Do Yoga With Me. And that was the beginning of my journey. And throughout the last 13 years, I have been practicing these 6 foundations that I'm going to share with you, and hopefully they will help you in your journey into wellness, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional well-being. And I still use them today, and I love the fact that you can start anywhere in your life, and whatever energy you get from that one area, you can sort of translate into another area. So the 6 foundations of strength and energy are movement. It really doesn't matter how much you do, whether it's 10 minutes a day, but if you do it every second day, you are definitely going to feel a difference. When I started on my yoga journey 13 years ago, I never stopped. I just wanted more, because the more I exercised, the more I realized I was getting energized, I was feeling less pressure. I was a good mom to my kids who was less stressed and less agitated. And the second one I discovered, I started practicing, and I've been practicing for the last 13 years, is meditation. And meditation to you could look like prayer. It could look like sitting in a garden and being quiet. If you have a garden, it could look like taking a walk without any form of distraction. It could also just look like sitting and having a guided meditation. That's what I do. I combine the different ways. I pray in the morning. I'm not religious, but I found that prayer helps me to sort of calm down and focus on gratitude. And I also do guided meditations, and I also use Tony Robbins' priming, which is really good for breath, like really going into depth with your breath. So meditation, so movement, the first one, meditation, the second one. The third one is learning, seeking knowledge, reading books, listening to podcasts, going to seminars, just always trying to expand your knowledge, whether it's on hormonal therapy, whether it's on menopause, whether it's on traveling, whether it's on food, whatever that really activates your mind and makes you feel alive, whether it's listening to an inspiring podcast, whether it's reading other people's stories on how they succeeded. All these things are very important. So knowledge, learning, that's number 3. And number 4 is community. Who is your vibe tribe? Who are those people that when you pick up a call and say, I want to talk to you today, can we meet? You meet with them and you come back home feeling vibrant, energized, full of life, fully inspired, ready to take on the world. And who are those that you maybe should see less of? So your community, the people that are taking care of you. And I'm from South Africa. We believe in Ubuntu, which means, you know, I am because of others. So who's your community? Who's your vibe tribe? Who are the people that are rooting for you? Who are the people that are singing for you, clapping for you? You know, like really just, you know, celebrating the warrior in you. Who are those people? And number 5 is rest. I discovered it later after my second serious burnout, that I was doing all these things, but I forgot to rest. Rest could look like reading a book, being creative, you know, knitting, or being on the sofa, just resting, listening to music. So do you find time to rest, to pull back from all the stimulation, from giving, because we're always constantly giving as women, as mothers. So that is rest. And number 6, the last one that I've always been practicing, but I wasn't aware. I've always loved journaling as a child, and I've continued doing that even in my adult life. I have so many journals on my mother's passing, on my father's passing, on my sister, on my celebrations, on my children being born, you know, of me getting, you know, aiming to run my first half marathon. I actually journaled for the whole year how I was going to accomplish running this half marathon, and you know what, I did it. And then since then I think I've ran around 8 half marathons. So journaling is also powerful. Journaling is a way to you know, reflect, to process things, emotions, to let go, because there's no one who's judging you. Just release whatever, to be able to be honest with yourself. So journaling, I will share my my graph on the 6 foundations of energy and confidence and strength that you can gain inspiration from. And if you find that this video was available, you know, valuable into where you are right now in your life, one of those areas could be used, and this could be a place where you can begin. You can start by meditating, and you realize, ooh, I actually would love to do walks, to move, or I'm reading and this has inspired me to, you know, go for a 3-kilometer run, or, you know, I started running and now I would really love to meet other people who are also into running. That's you finding another community. So there's no right or wrong way of doing this or where to begin, but I feel like these 6 foundations of energy strength are a way to sort of guide you if you're feeling overwhelmed. If this video resonated with you and you like what I share on how to take care of your mindset and some of the tools you can use while you're working on your body, please like, comment, and just share. And if you're trying to figure out what kind of inspiration, where can you start with movement, I have a video where I'm sharing how to, you know, 3 exercises that you can do or using kettlebells in the comfort of your own home that can train your core and your arms. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.